What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGHeadquarters.com, bringing you a deck tech of everybody's favorite, Modern Hexproof. I'm going to go through my land base first, and then go through the creatures and how it works. But basically, the idea of this deck is to get out hexproof creatures, put stuff on them, and kill the other guy. We have one Dryad Arbor, one forest, one basic land in this entire deck, folks, so it's not cheap. 4 Horizon Canopy, 3 Misty Rainforest, 4 Razor Verge Thicket, 4 Temple Garden, 3 Verdant Catacombs, and 1 Wooded Bastion. And then basically the creature base is pretty small. We have the Slippery Boggle, 1/1 Hexproof, and I think Glade Cover Scout is the only other one, 1/1 Hexproof. Oh, I think Core Spirit Dancer too, right? Yep, Core Spirit Dancer is a creature. It gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. Very, very good card, although it is not Hexproof. So you start out with like turn 1 Slippery Boggle or turn 1 Glade Cover Scout, and then you start doing work. You've got 4 Ethereal Armors, 1/1, and it gets 1/1 for each enchantment you control, and has first strike. Very, very good. You've got Hyena Umbra, gets 1/1 and has first strike. You've got Keen Sense. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. This is very fun. It gets very, very fun when you're drawing cards, putting more pants on, or shirts on, or whatever you call it, and you're just pumping up your creatures. You've got 4 Rancor, which of course you need the trample here. +2/+0 for 1 is great, but trample's even better because they can't really chump block anything. We have Spider Umbra. Enchant creature gets 1/1 and has reach. The reach is not really relevant. And then we talked about Core Spirit Dancer, very, very good as a card draw engine. Then we've got Daybreak Cornet. We've got enchant creature with another aura attached to it. So that means it's already got to have something on it, which is entirely likely. We've got our Future Shifted card here, if you're not familiar with this is out of Future Sight. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3, has first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. So, and that's for 2 white mana. So you've got like turn 1 Slippery Boggle, turn 2 Ethereal Armor, turn 3 Daybreak Cornet, win the game. I mean, honestly, it's extremely difficult to come back from that when you're on the other side of the table. And then you've got 3 Unflinching Courage, 2/2 Lifelink, and Trample. Just very, very good, solid foundation here. Very, very good. How do I say, like, strategy? Just tight strategy. Put out a creature that can't be targeted and make it bigger. Then we look at, we've got a pretty boilerplate sideboard. I have not played Hexproof since I built Infect. I just have fallen in love with playing Infect. But it's got 2 Path, 2 Exile, of course. We've got Rest in Peace for some graveyard hate. We've got Stony Silence. Activated abilities. Artifacts can't be activated. Very, very good. This sideboard is extremely matchup friendly. So it's got a lot of stuff that you put in for particular matchups. We've got a Suppression Field. Activated abilities cost 2 more unless they're mana abilities. We got 4 Leyline of Sanctity. So if Leyline of Sanctity is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the with it on the battlefield. Check that. And it has You Have Hexproof. Very, very good. Very, very good. Then you can't be the target of stuff like target player, for example, a more recent card like Dead Drop. Target player discards 2 cards, or target player discards destroys 2 creatures. Can't be targeted. Then you've got 2 Dismembers. Very simple. You can cast it for 1 and 2 black, or 1 and 4 life to kill a creature, which is often you don't care about life as much in Modern. That's one of the biggest transitions, I think. Life is way more of a resource in Modern than it is in Standard. And you have 1 Grafdigger's Cage. So cards can't enter the battlefield from graveyards or libraries. Obviously, specific deck tech here hate. Players can't cast cards in graveyards or libraries. So you've got a lot of hate for graveyard type decks. I don't know how relevant this sideboard is anymore. I'll probably play this Thursday on stream. I'll probably go out of my way to play Hexproof a little bit more to see if the deck needs a little bit of a spruce up. What I might be able to do to the sideboard. I'm much more happy with my sideboard in like Infect and even Mono Red Burn. So I think this sideboard could use some tightening up. It's built off an old deck that you know, probably top 8 in an event a year or two ago. So I haven't touched it much. However, Hexproof is a very good starters deck to build now that the fetch lands have been reprinted. Because it had 6 fetch lands in it before, it was like so expensive. But most of the other cards in this deck are super cheap. You've got some sideboard stuff that's expensive. Daybreak Coronet is spendy. Dryad Arbor's not cheap, but stuff like your creatures are all cheap. Raincore's cheap. I don't know what current pricing is on Core Spirit Dancer. Being a rare makes me nervous that it might be more expensive. I remember spending like $300 or $400 building this deck pre-Fetchland reprints in Khans of Tarkir. So, you know, Dismember's not cheap, even though it's an uncommon, stuff like that. But Hexproof is definitely a thing. It will frustrate your opponents if you like driving your opponents insane because they can't get rid of your little slippery boggle. You can play this deck, have a lot of fun with it. I definitely think it's capable of winning events in Modern just as much as I think Infect or Mono Red Burn are, the other 2 decks I run. If you want to see this deck in play, make sure you take a moment to check out my stream and follow me on twitch.tv/MTG Headquarters. Heck, even subscribe to help. The more subscribers we get on Twitch, the more decks we build, and the more money people can save by seeing if they even want to play a particular deck. You can help do your own deck tech by seeing it played live and make changes and things like that. So the Twitch stream is really gaining some steam. My stream is gaining steam. Always over 100 viewers there, and I'd love to see it on 200 or 300 here. So I'm grinding away Tuesdays and Thursday nights on Twitch. But here is a third Modern deck tech. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.